Over the past couple of years, Ultimate Guard has been working on this project, Squaroes. 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 I think it's Squaroes. I'm just gonna go with Squaroes. That's the last time I'm gonna do that bit, I promise.
But dude, we aren't squares. Actually, Mike, if you look at us from the top down, we are 7.26 centimeters on each side. What? That's 3 inches square. I'll get you, turtles.
Did you hear something? So what are Squaroes? Well, they are officially licensed characters on Ultimate Guard products, mostly Boulders and Arkhives. Today we're going to be looking at the lineup of Squaroes from Ultimate Guard, and I'm going to be reviewing them. Sort of. And I do want to point out that Ultimate Guard sent me all of these Squaroes for free, and I do want to thank them for sending these to me. They have been more than generous, sending me all of the different options of Squaroes that you can pick up. I have been meaning to get this video out for a while, and they just kept sending me more, so I think it actually turned out well, because now you can see all of the different options that they have available of Squaroes. So yes, thank you, Ultimate Guard, and do keep in mind I did receive these for free as you watch this video. Now for my review. They're great, I love them, that's it. But I have a bunch of videos already on the topic. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna spend much time on the review piece of the Squaro because they're boulders, and I am well documented across this channel of loving boulders. I absolutely love them. I think they're fantastic. If you're looking for a simple product to keep your cards together, you can't do much better than a boulder. This is essentially a boulder with art on it. So from that perspective, I love these guys. I think they're fantastic. I think they're great. From a quality and use perspective, yeah, go for them, pick them up. They're great. It just comes down to the art on the Squaro, and that's really subjective. But I'll go ahead and review that now because this is a review. I have heard some criticism of the art of these, and I will admit the characters that work best with the art are the ones that aren't necessarily humanoid. Probably the best example is SpongeBob SquarePants. He works great, but even Patrick Star, in my opinion, looks great, and so does Squidward. A good comparison would be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, the turtles themselves, I think, look fantastic on these Squaros, but April O'Neil looks kind of weird because she's humanoid, and she also is holding that camera on the side, which is a little odd. Another thing that's odd is I find it interesting how her one eyebrow is raised and she's biting her lip. Wonder what they were going for there. I don't know, maybe it's just me. She was one of my first crushes. But one place I think the art does shine are the archives, like the turtle van for the turtles. I think that's amazing. The bus for South Park, or the Enterprise for the Star Trek Squaros. I think that's amazing. I think they made really good choices with the art here, and I do like the cartoony style. I do like the DC archive with all the comics across it. I would love to see, they just came out with a Batman series of Squaros that are just Batman focused. I would love to see a Batmobile archive. I think that would be fantastic. And I don't know if they could do this, but if they could do like an invisible jet for Wonder Woman, that would be really cool, but I have no earthly idea how they would pull that off with an archive. But it's a thought. One of the big things about reviewing the art is the fact that it's subjective. It's entirely subjective. You either like the art or you don't. So I encourage you to find and seek out these Squaros. Links are going to be in the description down below. They will be affiliate links, be aware of that, but search them out. Take a look at them, see if you like them. I think they're really interesting, and I really like the art. Some of the art I like better than others, but I think overall, it's a hit. Now, I don't know how much Ultimate Guard is going to like this comparison, but you know what these remind me of? Funko Pops. But I want to be very clear, I actually like these better than Funko Pops because, to me, these have a use. Funko Pops are just something that you can purchase that sit on your shelf. They're essentially dust collectors. These have a use beyond just being collectible. Will these become collectible in and of themselves? Maybe, but I don't know. Who knows? But you can tell that they're kind of going for that because you've got not only the general kind of cutesy look, but also on each one it says collectible box and then it has a serial number of some sort. So Mermaid Man is SB010. So that's just a comparison I wanted to make. They reminded me of that, but like I said, I like these better because, well, they have a use beyond just collecting dust. Okay, now with the review out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the options of Squaros that you can pick up. And that is what we have for options for Squaroes. I think this is a great product. I encourage you to seek them out and see if they would be something you would want to pick up. And I think they're great for holding theme decks. I think the best example will be when the Avatar: The Last Airbender Magic set comes out. You're going to be able to pick up these Squaroes. And also the SpongeBob Secret Lair. SpongeBob Squaroes. Use them! I think these are great options, especially when the licensed property matches up with a Magic set. I think it's great. I think another great option is taking a Spider-Man deck and putting it in a Batman Squaro, just to tilt your friends. I think it's great. But let me know in the comments down below which Squaro you would like to see. I've actually seen some of my favorites already. The turtle ones are probably my favorite right now. I absolutely love them. And check them out the next time you are in the market for a deck box. Something else you should check out is that right there. I don't know if I really like that light there, but we're going for it.